We treat the cloud as humanity's ultimate archive, a vault where knowledge is meant to be stored forever. But this assumption shatters when we look at the physical reality of the hardware. We tend to think that once we hit save, a file is perfectly preserved, that going digital is an insurance policy against the physical decay of the real world. But that permanence is an illusion. A standard commercial hard drive or solid-state drive has a physical lifespan of about 5 to 10 years. Your own biological memory will likely outlive the devices currently holding your digital photos. While a dropped laptop is an obvious hazard, the real threat is bit rot, a quiet, invisible physical decay that eats away at files while they sit completely idle in storage. From global banking records to your personal family archives, we have entrusted modern history to mediums that are currently decaying. The scale of this problem becomes clear when you look at the sheer volume of data we produce. Humanity currently generates over 100,000 gigabytes of new information every single second. This chart compares the exponential climb of data generation against the flat durability of the hardware storing it. The growing gap between these two lines represents an unsustainable financial deficit. Keeping this data alive requires the constant, global replacement of billions of failing drives. If the foundational architecture of the internet is inherently self-destructing, we have to find a way to prevent a sudden digital dark age. To understand why this decay is inevitable, we have to look past the massive server farms and zoom in on the microscopic architecture of a single magnetic disk. Data consists of microscopic magnetic regions aligned into specific patterns representing binary code. Over time, ambient energy and normal temperatures cause these polarities to randomly lose charge and flip. The rigid pattern slowly dissolves into chaotic static. In a complex document or a high-resolution image, a single microscopic flipped bit is enough to permanently corrupt the file. This degradation happens entirely in the background. The drive looks perfectly healthy on the outside, even as the information inside becomes unreadable. The fundamental laws of thermodynamics ensure that current magnetic storage is destined to erase itself. Modern solid-state drives, the SSDs in your phone and laptop, are often thought to be immune to this because they have no moving parts. However, flash memory faces a different physical hurdle: electron leakage. This is a cross-section of a single flash memory cell. It stores information by trapping electrons inside microscopic physical barriers. Over time, those trapped electrons slowly leak through the physical barrier. This process accelerates the moment the drive is disconnected from a power source. An unpowered SSD left sitting idle in a dark desk drawer can begin losing data in just a few short years. Moving to modern storage hasn't fixed the problem of data decay. It has only changed the physical method of the loss. When we look back at the global map, we can see the massive human effort required to keep our digital world functioning. Cloud services rely on active archiving, the endless process of copying data from aging drives to new ones just before they fail. This perpetual global migration runs 24 hours a day, consuming staggering amounts of energy simply to keep existing data from vanishing. This creates a fragile, energy-dependent system that stands in contrast to the durability of ancient stone carvings or acid-free parchment. We haven't actually conquered information storage. We have committed human knowledge to an endless, expensive cycle of digital life support. This reality changes how we have to view our own digital footprints and family archives. A significant percentage of currently stored human knowledge and personal history will likely be lost in the next century. We have to reconsider our own archives and decide which information is truly essential enough to warrant the constant effort required to preserve it. In the digital age, preservation requires constant, intentional human intervention. True permanence is no longer a default. It is a choice we have to keep making.